Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Alright, so this is a little vloggy vlog. I'm bringing you guys throughout the day with me. So the first thing that I did before I went to work, I stopped and I get some glue because I was out of hair glue. And I did make another stop to get some basic white and also a bottle of water just to keep hydrated throughout the day. Alright, so I'm just on my way walking to the shop. I'm late. My first client was supposed to be at 9:30 and it's now 5 minutes to 10. But my sister is there and my sister had started the client. So I'm just going down the stairs. Once I reach the shop, I did went ahead and made myself a cup of coffee and I did went ahead and have something to eat. Now I'm just in the process of customizing a wig that I got from about 2 days prior to today's date, but I didn't get a chance to customize it because I was out of basic white, so I had to stop and get some basic white. So I'm just mixing the mixture to apply on the wig. Another thing, guys, this client was supposed to be at the shop from 11 a.m. It is now 11:30 and she's not here, which is good for me because it still gives me enough time to get the hair prep and customized before she's here. Today I'm working with a 13 by 4 frontal unit, and as you guys know, as usual, I mix the mixture to a very thick consistency to hinder it from going through the lace. Alright, so this is me preparing the product for the lace, and guys, I must say this client, she's a new client, it's a first time client. I'm very excited to work with her because normally whenever I have a new client, they always tend to come back and they always turn out to be a long-term client. Alright, so I'm just applying the product to the lace. And guys, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I was very uncomfortable, but I didn't have anywhere else to apply it because, as I said, my sister had started the braid and she was using the station because we only have one station in the salon at the moment. Alright, so I'm just ensuring that it is properly covered with the basic white. Today I'm working with a regular white, basic white. Normally I love to use the quick blue, but I didn't get any when I stopped at the store. Okay, so after I laid my hair to, I think I left it to process for about 15 minutes. I did went ahead and put some combs in some warm water just to soak away the residue until I'm ready to wash it. Alright, so I did went ahead and I dried the wig and I did went ahead and installed it to my client's head. She wanted something very simple, something that's not in her face and not some big dramatic baby hairs. Alright, so what I did is I just ensured to give her some thin baby hairs, something that is more of adult type, because she said that she don't want anything to look too big and dramatic. She was very pleased with the installation, so I know that definitely she'll be coming again. But I really love how this installation turned out. I really love the fact that she was satisfied before leaving the salon, because most time they say that first impression lasts. Okay, so before I make my baby ears, I always use the foundation that matches my client's skin tone the best, just to go across the hairline, just to get that extra blend, that perfect blend before I apply the gel. Because in most cases, if you don't apply the foundation across the lace before you make the baby hair, normally what can happen is when you're finished making the baby hair, the lace beneath the baby hair can get white, if that makes sense. It can look different from the rest of the lace. Alright, so as you guys know, I always use my got to be gel to lay the baby hair and my rat tail comb. I don't know if you guys realize in my videos I don't use the edge brush because I don't know how to use the edge brush. Whenever I use the edge brush, it doesn't give me a good result. I mean, the baby hairs is not perfect like when I use the comb, so I rather to work with the comb. I'll definitely say that this style of baby hair and side part is my signature side part for, I would say, older ladies or more of an adult type, because I just think that this is giving, like mature look. I really really love doing my clients here. Whenever I have a client that is of certain age, I honestly need a side part. I always give them this exact look. She did not know what type of style she wanted, and honestly, I love a client that can explain and say, "Listen, I don't know much about wigs. Even if they're worn weeks before, they can like say, I don't know much about wigs. I need your opinion. I need you to help me with some styles." And yeah, so this was the situation. She came and she said that I asked her how she's styling her hair, and she said that she have no idea. So I was like, all right, so I'll just show you some, some samples or some different styles you can choose from. And she said, okay. So before I reached the styling process, I showed her a few styles. I let her scroll through a few and choose. And honestly, I realized that this client, she's more of a simple person. Well, most times clients come and they're saying that, all right, just give me something. I hate to work with clients like that, because sometimes I don't want to give you something that you don't like. For instance, this client, she's a very simple person. What if I wasted my time and give her something that is very festive and she don't like it? So I rather when the client will communicate and say, hey, I don't know what I want, but I'm this kind of person or I'm that kind of person. That way I'll be more able to, assist, or I'll please you better in that way. Another thing, guys, this client, she communicated right through the installation process. If she wasn't sure about something, or if I was doing something that she don't know, or she's not sure about, she's gonna ask me, so what is it? What you're doing, you're gonna leave it like this. Like, I don't get annoyed with these questions. I think they have the right to ask. I think they have the right to know. But honestly, I enjoy working with her. She gave me a good vibe. I really enjoy working with her. And her hair quality was very good. The lace was very good. So this was an easy installation. Normally, my sister, she doesn't do the cornrow because honestly, she cornrow very tight. And definitely don't want to irritate the client, or we don't want anyone to leave without being pleased. After I finished doing the stitch braids at the front, I did went ahead and ate my lunch. Now I'm just moving on to another wig. But for this one, I'm just, we're bleaching the end part of the wig. I'm not installing this wig, I'm only bleaching it for another hairdresser. Same mixing process for the basic white and the volume 40. Same thickness, because when it's thick, you get a more faster effect. Guys, I don't have a brush to apply the product to the hair, and I don't have any gloves. Reason for this is I was not doing any shampooing, I was not doing any dyeing or anything, because I was out of a shampoo basin for the longest while. I just recently got my shampoo basin and it just got attached to the main pipe maybe about a few days ago, so we weren't using it at all. And I just realized that I don't have any when I needed to use. Alright, so I'm just using the comb to apply it on the end. I ensure to use a lot of product because I want everything to bleach at the same pace. Guys, look how thick the product is. I can tell you that this was very strong. It was very hard for me to inhale, and again, I don't have any mask. I'm really not sure if this is bleaching deep enough for the client, because the hairdresser, she did not told me exactly where to start, but I hope this is good enough for her. Alright, so I'm just ensuring that I use all of the product and spread it out evenly right across, just to get everything covered properly. After I finish applying everything on the hair, I'm now using a small poly bag just to massage the product into the hair. Oh Lord, this product is very strong. While the hair was bleaching, I decided to use that time just to wash the combs that I had in soak, because my other client, she was late. She was maybe like an hour late. She was to came there at 2 and she wasn't there until 3. So yeah, I did have some free time, so I used up my time wisely. Alright guys, so finally she's here and I did not hesitate. I moved towards working same time. So yeah, I did have the hair cornrow and I did my ball cap. Now I'm just applying my, I think this is the last layer of glue. And guys, I had a backstory to tell you guys. You know that I did this client exactly 2 weeks ago, and when she came here her hair was intact. I'm so sorry I did not, record just to show you guys how neatly, how the hair was just laid properly. And I did ask her why she's, changing the style because it could go another week. And she said that she had graduation. And yeah, I understand and she need a new look. Alright, so I'm just applying the glue, the last layer of glue, just to start putting on the wig on her head. And yeah, this is my last client for the day. After I place the wig on her head, and now I have her under the dryer for 15 minutes for melting, I decided to make myself some tea because I was feeling a little bit off. My stomach was feeling a little bit, just puffy. I was not feeling too well, maybe because I didn't eat on time. So yeah, I'm just making some green tea. And yes guys, I have a little section in my store where I had, a microwave and just stuff for tea because, sometimes we take long to eat and we can get all gas up and so forth. So you want to ensure that you have something that can work. Alright, so I'm just making my tea. I'm just going to sip on this until her hair is completely dry. Then I move on to the styling. I didn't do much for this installation because yeah, we realized that it was a synthetic wig that we were working with. She said that she asked her sister to, order hair for her and she ordered a synthetic wig. But anyways, I did went ahead and do the baby hairs. Now I'm just using the comb on low heat just to run over just to form the style at the front. I didn't do any curling because synthetic wig you cannot manage the heat. Alright, but nevertheless it turned out very well. You guys can let me know what you think about this video. This is the end of the vlog, and you guys can always give me ideas on what I can do and what you guys would love to see. And also follow my Instagram at pinkyhairguru_. And I will definitely see you guys in another video or another vlog. Bye.